Bernadette, Claire, Tio Linya, and anak ko ni Renato and pamilya ko. Ngayon po, nandito na po tayo sa final stage ng life ni Ma'am. Pero of course, hindi pa dito nagtatapos ang life ni Ma'am. Ito lang po yung parang beginning. So, gusto ko lang pong sabihin sa inyo, sino po si Editha? Si Editha Teodina. Hindi lang po siya ang aking ma'am, pero siya po ay aking supporter, a great protector, and my guardian angel. Kasi lagi niya akong ginagabayan sa lahat ng mga bagay-bagay, and then lagi siyang nakasuporta sa lahat ng mga ginagawa ko, like sa declamation, kahit nananalo ako as first runner-up, nandyan siya, nakasupport. Lagi ko siyang nakikita habang nagpe-perform ako. Lagi ko siyang nakikita nagka-clap sa akin, and then support. And then the hardest part kasi na nangyari sa akin is that nawala yung ka-close ko. Si Ma'am yung talagang ka-close ko ever since. Dahil nga, siya yung laging nakasuporta para sa akin. Lagi niya akong pinaprotektahan. Siya yung parang best friend ko. Yung the way na mag-communicate kami, hindi na parang may po at opo na nga eh. Pero mami pa rin yung tawag ko kasi as a sign of respect for her. Pero the sweetest part na binigay sa akin ni mami, kahit hindi niya directly sinasabi sa akin, sinasabi niya sa buong madla na she's very proud of our achievements ni ate. Sa Facebook, sa lahat, sa mga big bosses, kasama yung mga connections like mga assistant vice president ng Ayala, ng Globe, ng lahat. Ganun si Ma'am. Medyo may pagkatuso pero ipaparamdam niya sa'yo na proud siya and mahal ka niya. Ngayon, ang masasabi ko kay Mami, love na love ko si Mami. And I will continue her legacy. Ako po ang magiging replica niya. Thank you po. And
Great mother and wife, gregarious, kalog, kengkoy, maabilidad, entertaining as heck, are some of the words that come to mind when describing Edith. Edith was the fifth child of the 6 children in the Trapsit family. See, even at birth, Edith was unique. The first 4 children, as you know, we were born at exactly every 2 years. I'm not sure if Nana and Tatay planned it that way or they just have a knack for number pattern. But every year we would celebrate our birthdays either even or odd numbers. So my sister right now is 50, no. My sister Loida, for example, if she's 60, my brother will be 58 and I'll be 56, but that's 1 year ahead. Anyway, so my Edith was the first one who was born 4 years after Rose was. She was unique in many ways because she had her distinct and unbelievable gift of gab. She can talk to you, boy, she can talk to you to anything. Even Renato, my sisters, my mom, Bernadette and BJ can attest to that. Before you know it, she would have convinced you to do anything and everything that she has desired you to do. I am 6 years older than Edith. I remember taking care of her when I was 10 and she was 4. When I would tuck her into bed, I couldn't help but be jealous because I look at her face and see those long, long eyelashes and how gorgeous her features of her face was. I would whisper as she was falling asleep, and while she was making sure, I would have a fan to make sure that no mosquito would bite her. I would whisper, Edith, I will take care of you. And I promise. That promise was tested when a few weeks later, while my mom and I were holding Edith in her hands, she kind of like got loose and we were crossing to go to Lolo Carda's house. A bicyclist hit her. So she was in bed and my mom was putting ice in her head. My mom didn't sleep that night. I remember my mom's horrifying scream when that happened and how she didn't get a wink that night. I was 10 then, but I felt helpless and so sad seeing her in that state and seeing my mom so worried. Little did I know that 45 years later, something so horrific would happen, that her pain and my mother's pain would incredibly and infinitely double. Edith had her unique ability to entertain, regardless if it's one person that she's speaking with or a group of people. She was witty and also funny whether you were speaking to her in person or on the phone. One time when I was in high school, I was going home in Malabon. She answered the door and she went like this, like she's the hunchback from Notre Dame. I was laughing so hard. And because she thought that was funny, she continued that until dinner. Rose and Edith called each other Comelec. And I was asking Rose where that started, but I think from a commercial advertisement. Hello, Comelec. That's their fun way of calling each other. Edith graduated with a bachelor's of degree in science, BS degree in computer science, but she chose to be an entrepreneur in many fields instead, and all the while making sure that Renato, BJ, and Bern were so lovingly taken care of with her most scrumptious and delicious homemade dishes, presentable and well-pressed clothes in a loving and safe home environment. It was no accident that Renato and Edith raised two beautiful, successful, intelligent, hardworking children. It was no surprise that Bern and BJ wanted to give back to their mom, and we received an email that they were throwing Edith a surprise birthday party for her 50th this September 12th. There was not a dull moment in our household growing up because Edith was nonstop. She kept talking, being funny. She was so energetic that she put that bunny energizer into shame. When my first child was born, Sabrina's dad and I moved back with my parents, and Edith was still living with them. She was so fond of Sabrina, and since she knew I had plans of immigrating to the States, every morning she'd pick up Sabrina and she'd say, "Good morning, America." Edith professed her faith in God, not only through Bible study and regular attendance of the Holy Mass. She actually participated in a Mass broadcast on TV when she was in the hospital bed, but through her daily life. Her devotion to Renato, Bern, BJ was unparalleled. She loved them, took care of them, nurtured them, and provided a happy, productive, warm, and loving home environment through good and bad times. Her resolve was absolute. Her fighting spirit, a trait inherited from my mom, was staunch. Our heart shattered into million pieces and still do when we lost Edith 7 days ago, but I have something I'd like to share with everyone. To Nanay, my sweet loving mom, I know that when a husband loses a wife, he is called a widower. When children lose their parents, they're called orphans. What do you call a parent who loses a child? There is no word for that, and there should not be a word. There is no word to describe a mother's agony, and I even wouldn't pretend for a minute to know how it felt. Nanay, how it felt for her when she first heard it from my ate. But listen, we have no answers right now why this happened. But Nanay, be comforted by the fact that God works in mysterious ways. Be comforted by the fact that you and Tatay raised a beautiful, intelligent, selfless daughter who up to her last minute was worried about her medical expenses and how it would affect her family. Be comforted by the fact that Edith and Renato managed to have both children, BJ and Bernadette, graduate from college and gainfully employed before her time was up. And be comforted by the fact that Edith is now safe and sound with Tatay, with our Heavenly Father. No harm will ever be upon her anymore. Nanay, Edith would want you to be strong for Bern and BJ and Renato. To my brother, Kuya, Army, for more than 29 years I haven't seen you, but I've never forgotten you even for a day. I want to thank you for taking care of Edith those years and her family. You're the only two ones here in the Philippines. I want to thank you for being a great brother and a rock for them. To my sisters, Ate Loida, who can be here, Rose, Noemi, I know life will be very different and how we miss her infectious laughter and funny jokes, but she's always going to be with us in our hearts. May we be comforted by childhood and adulthood memories that will stay in our hearts and minds. To Renato, I'd like to thank you for 28 wonderful years you've shared with my little sister Edith. We have been and are so proud that you're part of our family. You have been a loving, patient, and God knows how patient you have been with Edith. Extraordinarily patient, responsible, and terrific husband to Edith. And you know how much she loves you very much. We love you very, very much. She would be looking to you, Renato, to continue and carry on your family's tradition, moral and faith convictions in sharing Bern and BJ's future milestones. Now, more than ever, Bern and BJ would need your resilience and faith in God. To Bern and BJ, we are here. Your mom loves you very much. We love you very much. While we may be physically thousands of miles away, please remember that we are only a text, FaceTime, WhatsApp, Viber, and Skype away. Mommy would want you to carry on to be productive and contributing members of our society, and someday may have your own family. And to Edith, OMG, I can just imagine. Probably she's mad at me right now because I mentioned her last. She's very competitive. Thank you for 49 years of love, happy memories. You generously shared not only with your family but with everyone who had been fortunate enough to have known you. Rest in peace, my little sister. I love you so much. You had led an incredible life. Your legacy will continue, as BJ said earlier, through Bern and BJ. Maybe this time my promise of not letting anything harm upon you will be fulfilled. There is a song by Bruno Mars that says, and when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. That's how you are. You have this gorgeous smile. You have this infectious laugh. And you're so funny. Funnier than anybody I know. I'm gonna leave you with this Egyptian saying because I've always thought you look like Cleopatra. Edith, may God be between you and all the empty spaces you walk into. I love you. Rest in peace, my little sister.
Thank you for providing us a very wonderful childhood. We will not forget. All our cousins, they're here with me, and there is no word, that I can express to you the pain that I'm feeling right now. But my cousins are here with me. And we have always have a good time. In the midst of poverty, we have turned ourselves into something good for the community. And God knows that. And not only that, we are God-loving. So I hand it to my titas and titos for making a good family in all of us. Thank you very much. My mother especially raised 6. I don't know how she did that. 6 kids, and all of them have wonderful lives. I don't know how anybody, I don't have any child, so I do not know how somebody can do that. I hand it to my mom and my dad. But one thing I will tell you, it's not gonna be the same without Edith. She is my best friend. And we talk to each other ever since I left and we vacationed. The last time I vacationed with her was in 2010. We were so happy. And when I came back to the States, I was diagnosed with a deadly disease. She was so devastated. And ever since, she had prayed for me and my tita Miling. Every single day, and not only one time. One time, I called her on FaceTime, and 3 hours after, she's still praying. That's how relentless she is in prayer. And I know that she's here with me. She's here with us, Editha. And she's now our special angel. We will just remember that. Cousins, we will just remember that. Okay? Alright? So, hang in there. I mean, it's only, time will tell. But I would like to take this opportunity to thank each one of you for a very wonderful memory that I take with me and I share to my husband. And he is very jealous of our relationship. Money cannot buy. So as I bear farewell to my loving sister, my confidant, and my best friend, I share the memories and the love that all of you have imparted in my life. Thank you very much, everyone.
So, pagkakataon pong ito, dahil kami na lang po ni Edith ang narito sa Pilipinas. Mother namin, kapatid namin ay nasa abroad. Ako na lang po mag-usa dito, pero nabasa ko po sa Biblia na ang kamatayan ay isang pagtulog lang. At yung pinangako ng Panginoon na buhay ay hindi dito sa mundo na ito. We are only pilgrim and stranger in this world. Kaya bagamat Edith po ay unang nagpahinga sa amin. Umaasa po ako na magkikita pa rin po kami pagdating ng araw. Yung pinangako ng Panginoon, yung buhay na walang hanggan, na yun po ang pinakamagandang buhay na wala nang katapusan at wala nang kamatay. Dahil po lahat tayo dito ay nagkasala, kaya ang kabayaran ng kasalanan ay kamatayan, kaya lahat po tayo ay mamamatay, kaya lang una-una lang po. Kaya nagkataon po na sa pagkakataong ito, si Edith po ay siya po yung nagpahinga o natulog, ay nawa po ay yun na lang po yung pag-asa namin na magkasama-sama po kami sa buhay niyo lang. Salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Edith is always life of the heart. That's the reason why you are all here. It's because she had your life. And being life of the party is just, there's always double meaning for that. But the other Edith that I know is the sister Edith. I'm based in the United States. She calls me for financial help. She calls me for some advice. Sometimes she calls me for nothing. Just being a sister. And I think that's the most important call that I will always get. And I will never get, and I will never forget. I was there the last minute. I'm always in contact with Bernadette. And to the very last minute, I was asked for the most, for a decision about her. And I was shocked because I'm her little sister. Little sister does not decide for a bigger sister. So it was the hardest part of my life. So I feel that respect with family. I think because that's what's supposed to be. But the rest of it is not just a history I'll cherish every day. But for right now, I got so many sisters. But you're one of a kind. Our tears will fade. Our tears will dry. Our smiles will fade. But our memories together, it will live on.
Who's my number one supporter? Every milestones that I achieved. Super proud siya sa akin. Sabi niya sa akin noon, pangarap niya talaga maging isang nurse. Kaya tuwan-tuwa siya nung nag-college ako. Sabi ko, kukunin ko nursing. Tinanong niya ako kung gusto ko ba talagang mag-nursing. Sabi ko, oo. Ewan ko kasi sabi ko, gusto kong mag-alaga ng tao. Kaya tuwan-tuwa siya. Yung nalaman niyang mag-nursing ako, super support siya sa akin. Mga kaibigan ko nung college, inaalagaan din niya na parang anak niya. Pinagluluto din niya pag pumupunta sa bahay. Kaya mahal na mahal din siya ng mga college friends ko. Ang sabi din niya sa akin, pangarap niyang maging isang beauty queen. Nung sinali ako ng head nurse namin sa Manila Doctors, nabalik isang candidate as Miss Nursing Service Division, tuwan-tuwa din siya. Photoshoot pa lang, napaka-stage mother na niya. Inibigay niya lahat ng kailangan ko. Kasi sabi niya, lahat ng pangarap ko nung bata ako natupad ko. Kaya, tuwan-tuwa. Lagi sinasabi sa akin ng mga kaibigan ko, proud na proud siya sa akin. Kahit hindi ko nakikita. Pero ang dami nagsasabi, laging pinopost niya sa Facebook na may nurse akong anak. Laging nakasave sa iPad niya yung pictures ko nung sumali ako sa pageant. Lahat ng pictures ko, lahat kung saan man ako magpunta, laging may pictures ako sa iPad niya. Na ngayon ko lang nakita nung binabrowse ko yung iPad ko. Lagi niya akong hinahanap hanggang sa huling hininga niya ako pa rin yung hinahanap niya. Ang sakit lang kasi ang sakit makita na inaalagaan mo yung mami mo. Tapos yung huling hininga niya, ikaw pa rin yung iniintindi niya. si Mami sa lahat ng bagay. Akala mong imposible, magiging posible sa kanya. Hindi mo kailangan sabihin sa kanya na kailangan ko nito sa ganitong araw. Pag sinabi mo sa kanya, bukas nagawa na niya. Or mamaya, magugulat ka, nagawa na niya. Ang masasabi ko sa kanya, isa lang, Wonder Woman siya. Ay, alam ko, nakita ko kung paano mahihirapan sa loob ng araw.
Narito tayo sa yung kung celebrate Mami. Mamimiss ko siya dahil sa sobrang pag-alaga niya sa akin. Araw-araw, niluluto niya. Babaunin ko, asikaso niyo kami. Mga ka-office mate ko nga, pag darating ako, sasabihin agad, alam ko baon mo, nakita ko sa Facebook. Dahil ina-upload niya agad. Yun ang mamimiss ko sa kanya. Makasarap yung mahal. Magalaga. Alam ko na ikaw ay nasa atin ng Panginoon. I love you. Salamat.
Hindi ko na alam yung dati talaga mag-synchronize prayer. So, alam mo pala naghihirap na. Minsan sabi sa akin, ano to, kami dati sa kami. Ang sabi sa akin nila, Lord, wala na siya talaga ako, parang tinayaan. Sabi ko, pangyayari. Nangyayari sa kanya. So, yan, nakaloob ng Panginoon. Ito nagpapahinga ng anak ko. So, talaga, lahat.
Maraming salamat. Hindi niya po kayo makakalimutan dito. Mommy, I love you. May you rest in peace, Mommy. Editha.